Hello, everyone. Hope you are having a great day. This is as part of the Testers Day celebrations organized by Fundu Testers. Thank you, Nishan. And let's begin. Today's talk is about the 5 biggest mistakes made by new managers. So, what are those mistakes? Maybe they do it unknowingly most of the times. So, let's see. First is they micromanage. You have become a manager, you were a brilliant hands-on performer. Now that you have become a manager, you're thinking that okay, everything should be perfect. You jump in at the first instance of someone making a mistake and helping them correct. So is that a mistake? Yes, a very big mistake. So what can you do? You can set goals, make the team accountable. See, when will the team learn if at every opportunity you jump in and help them? So you're not letting them grow, right? So instead of you jumping in at every opportunity, you review after 10% of the work is done, right? So that way you're not waiting for a big surprise, bad surprise. You're not waiting for that. So after completion of 10% work itself, if you want to give any feedback, you can give that, right? So don't micromanage. Instead, make the team accountable, give them the goals, let them be the owners. So that way you reduce your burden, you let them grow, and then sometimes or most of the times, your team might surprise you with better results. So what's the second mistake? Partiality. We humans are known to have biases. Sometimes we like few people, sometimes we don't like few people because of one or the other instances or behaviors. So the answer to most of the times how to get rid of partiality is to let the process take over. If an action has happened, go by the book, what should be done. So that way you remove the person from the picture. It is no longer did person A do this or did person B do this? It is a person did it. And what are the rules when a person does something? Follow the rule book. Let the process take over. And do remember that there is no hurry. Take your time to respond. Don't react, respond. There's a big difference. And with that done, some folks stop being hands-on after being a manager. So don't be one such person. Attend the demos, know what your team is doing, know where your team needs help, upskill as needed. You have a particular skill, the team or the project requires some other skill. Don't worry, go ahead and learn it. And don't feel bad if you're learning from your juniors. There's nothing called junior senior. It's just that who has spent more time on that particular skill, learning that skill. So be ready to learn from everyone. With that, your team will start respecting you that, okay, you have openly admitted that you don't know someone and you're leading by example that, okay, this is how, if someone doesn't know, they learn. And then the team will start opening up and saying, hey, manager, I don't know ABC and I would need help. Just like how I helped you learn XYZ, can you help me learn ABC? Right? So it's a very good activity when you open up about the things that you don't know and how you are learning. The team will definitely also open up. And the fourth mistake I would say is missing attention to the 3 P's. What are those P's? Let's find out. Purpose, process, and people. If you as a manager don't pay attention to purpose of the team, the process set for the team, and the people in the team, then you are in big trouble. So let's see what is purpose. Does everyone in the team know what is expected out of them? What is the goal for them? Have you discussed with your manager about the goals for this team? Have you discussed with this team also in terms of what are their skill sets? What do they want to do? What do they want? What do they already know? And once you have discussed and agreed upon, let everyone know that, okay, this is the goal that has been set for this quarter, this year, and this is where we are going towards as a team. So this is the purpose of this team. And in terms of process, a little tricky, but very important is to continuously work towards replacing yourself. If your team cannot work without you, you have not done a great job as a manager. You have not trained the next set of leaders, which affects everyone. It affects you, it affects your team, it affects the company. So, hey, if I am not required, then what will I do? Don't worry about that. You will get better opportunities and more responsibilities. Okay, so as a manager, start thinking in terms of the activities that you do, the way you think, and how can you replace yourself by putting it as checklist, putting it as a process, letting everyone know in terms of what to do in situations A, B, C. So work hard to replace yourself. If you cannot be replaced, remember, you cannot be promoted. So if you want promotion, work hard to replace yourself and find someone who can do the same job in a better way. And that person, if they are from within your team, nothing like it. And next, the people. Know your people. Now, when I say know your people, you should know about their aspirations, their fears, strengths, weakness. What do they like? What do they don't like? What motivates them? All of this you will get to know only when you interact with them. And that can happen over one-on-ones, periodic one-on-ones, make notes, and especially when people change teams, please hand over those notes. I have seen many managers who say, yeah, that person is good or that person is bad, one-liners. No, as a manager, you need to be, it's like a coach handing over a player to another team with having like, okay, this person is good at this person needs improvement here, this person is working on these things, right? So all those notes you need to have. And finally, one other big mistake that new managers usually make is they get into the syndrome of, I should change something. Hey, I'm a new manager now. Now this is my team. I should change something. Don't fall into that trap. Think, discuss with people, and find out what are the things that are working fine. And without any shame, accept that things are working fine and let them continue. And once you think, measure by results, not by your hunches, not by intuition most of the times, but by results. If things are working fine, unless the team says, hey, we need to change something, we need help, don't disturb it. Everyone is worried about change, but at the same time, some things need not change just for the sake of change. Okay, so take your time, think, talk with people, understand, and then think of changing anything if at all it is needed. So what are those 5 biggest mistakes made by new managers? Micromanagement, partiality, not being hands-on, missing attention to the 3 Ps, the purpose, process, people, and then getting into the trap of, I should change something. So don't do these, and you will do great as a new manager, and all the best for finding your replacement within your team. Thank you very much.